What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video we're going to be playing some top ladder early season using what in my opinion will be one of the best Royal Giant decks in this new meta. So as you guys know, there were some nerfs in the recent balance changes. The Cannon, for example, and Cannon was really good against this RG deck, as well as Mortar because you have the Fireball instead of the Lightning, but because those two cards got nerfed, they're going to be a little bit weaker, which means that I think this variation of RG will be a lot stronger. You have the Tombstone in the deck, which is going to be really good on defense, and the Zappies, so the Zappies are going to give you a really good matchup, you know, against pretty much any Lightning deck in the game. So let's say you're against RG Lightning, you'll have a pretty solid matchup. And then the Mother Witch is just, I think, a very good support card. There's a lot of bait right now, so against things like Skarmy, Goblin Gang, she's going to be really, really good against. Before we head in the first match, if you guys would like to support me, you can use my credit code BOSS in any Supercell game. So right now, we're currently 95th in the world right now. We're going to try to climb up even more, and I'll see you guys when we find the first match. We got a Fisherman, Skeleton King. Okay, yeah, we'll just Skeleton King into the Tombstone. So yeah, it could be Graveyard, could be RG, could be... I was going to say Lava, but since he got a U-Wiz, it's definitely not going to be Lava. So it's looking like good chance it's Graveyard. I don't know why he's got a U-Wiz though, because typically U-Wiz wouldn't be used in Graveyard, but I don't know. We'll see. Could also be RG. He's got the NATO. That's a really solid amount of... Wow. I did not expect us to get that much. Skelly King. I don't know at this point. Like, I really don't know if this is RG or Graveyard. I'm going to Zappies all in the same lane, because based off of what he's played, I didn't think he had a Fireball, and sure enough, he probably doesn't. Because almost no one uses Tornado and Fireball in the same deck. It's not really a combination you see. The Tombstone didn't really do anything. The Bowler still got pulled, so that was kind of a pretty bad play by him, I'd say. We'll go Mother Witch here. Oh, that was a good Baby Dragon. That was a good play. I'm going to go ahead and use the ability here. Baby Dragon should go down momentarily. And yeah, we're not going to get much out of this. Oh, wait, it does splash. Never mind, I spoke too soon. Only one hit, but still more damage. I'll take it. I am probably going to have to defend this. Otherwise, yeah, you would just probably activate the Skeleton King ability if I didn't do that. Looking for that Tombstone. He's going to go... Yeah, there's the Tombstone. Law going to come in, take out the E-Wiz. RG going to get a couple hits on top of the tower, maybe even a third. Oh, wow, yeah, tower down. It's looking like GG. I think it's just straight up over. Oh, he's got an RG. Wow, he actually has RG. Okay. I did not expect that. So spells Lightning then, maybe? See, this is what I was saying. Zappies do incredible against decks that have the Lightning because they just can't really break through them. So even though we both got RG, we have just the better matchup by quite a good amount. Also, we just had a really good start. I feel like his deck is... I don't know, it kind of gets in some like weird cycles. I don't really think RG and Bowler's the best combination. I do know I had comments. Someone wanted me to make a video on... I forget if the guy's name was like Ray Supremo, but he runs Bowler RG. That's kind of the reason why I haven't yet, because I don't think it's that good of a combination. And you kind of saw that right there in that game. I just think a variation like this or RG Hunter is going to be a lot more effective. And our next one here against Ali King. So I don't want to say for... Hello? Alright, free win. I guess, see you guys when we find the next one. What the heck? I'll take it. You don't see that every day. Cool. Alright, in our next one here against this Japanese player, we got Tombstone, Skeleton King, RG. We can just go ahead and Tombstone. It's got minions. It's probably Paka or Lava then, most likely. Oh, okay, or Giant Graveyard. Wow, that is so aggressive. This guy needs to kind of relax a little bit. I don't know why he's being this aggressive. Kind of strange. Went like giant, like first play of the game with, you know, minions, Dark Prince. That is, you know, take it easy there a little bit. That's, I don't know what that was all about. This could actually be Giant Double Prince. It might not necessarily be Giant Graveyard. Because he's got Zap, so that's what's making me think it's Giant Double Prince. Sure enough, it is, yeah. Tombstone's going to get a great value this match. I'm going to have to fireball this. Again, what's with these aggressive giants? He literally went giant at the bridge right into a tombstone. What's this guy doing? What is he thinking? I'm going to pop the ability here. Log to make sure it doesn't connect. Did not expect him to do that. Just get a Mother Witch down. That was kind of a bad play because he doesn't have Dark Prince in cycle. Yeah, that was not a good play at all. Because we take back the lead, and now his Prince is out of cycle, so maybe good time to go for an RG. Waiting just a second here to defend this Prince, and then I'm going to. This should be perfect. RG coming in with the Skelly King. Mother Witch on the minions, which he doesn't have his Fireball in cycle for. So, let me get this straight. This guy's got 3 spells. He's got Fireball, Arrows, and Zap. That's a bit strange. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna go Zappies here. Fisherman. Try to get the King activated. Skelly King just to block. Go ahead and activate the ability here, even though the minions are just going to take it out. Could still be solid. Yeah, actually, it's still going to get some damage. Look at that. He underestimated that Skeleton King. That was a big mistake from him. Log to push that back. Tombstone. Fireball coming in on everything. Fisherman actually going to help out. That was pretty clutch. Skelly King on top of this. Prince is out of cycle. Sending in the RG. He's probably going to try to go like minions, Dark Prince, but I think we will still get a shot. Yeah, that's going to be GG. So nice win there. Very strange deck from him. Giant Double Prince, but with, you know, no minor, and then kind of like a bait variant because he had Goblin Gang in it. Kind of weird. Wouldn't recommend using it. I don't think it's that good. Let's head into the next one. All right, found a next one here against Darko. So let's go ahead and Tombstone. He's got a Heal Spirit. Okay. Heal Spirit's not used a lot, but it is common in like Bridge Spam, Sparky, 3 Musketeers. Of course, we don't have a Fireball in cycle. I'm gonna do this, and then Skelly King. Oh, what is this guy doing? Look at this. That was sad to witness. That all just died. That Fireball value, though, was incredible. Incredible stuff. I'm going to go RG here. He doesn't have enough to afford E-Barbs, and when he does, I'll just go... Oh, he's got a Lumberjack. Okay. Huh. What was that? That is pretty interesting. So Lumberjack instead of E-Barbs, I guess. Very strange 3M variation. Can't say I've seen this one before. Fireball's a lot better versus 3M than the Lightning is, so kind of glad to have that. Because you can cycle it quicker, so it's very easy to, like, you know, Fireball the Collector and then get back around to another very quickly for the 3 Musketeers. So, should be good. Should be good. There's the 3M, but like I said, should be able to get back around pretty quickly to that Fireball. Already 1 card away. The Golden Knight dash didn't do anything. That's unfortunate for him. I'm going to RG this lane. Lumberjack was already used. Oh, he does have E-Barbs. Wow. Didn't realize he had both of them. Oh, nice. Nice king activation. That was totally intentional, too. Like, you know, that was planned out, obviously. Not really, but... Ooh. I'm not gonna fireball that collector. Ooh, he's gonna go Lumberjack because he can't afford the E-Barbs. He actually probably could have afforded them if he waited to, instead of playing a Lumberjack, he waited to play the E-Barbs. But either way, we got the win. That's going to be GG. Strange 3 Musketeer deck. Can't say I've seen that before with the Lumberjack. Interesting variation. No problem for us. We'll head into one final match. Alright, this will be our last game here against Default. Go ahead and Tombstone in a second if he's not going to do anything. Yeah, I'll go ahead and Tombstone here. He's going to go Goblin Gang. Alright. No surprise there. A lot of people are using it now. Got the Skelly Barrel. Mother Witch is going to be a pretty good counter to that. The pig spawning in. Go ahead and use the ability here. I'm going to Strack that Inferno Drag. He's probably going to go Mega Knight. Yeah, that was very valuable Mega Knight. We'll have to Fisherman that away. Should be fine here. We might even be able to send in the RG. Oh, he kind of just screwed up. That was a very bad minor. It was just a waste of elixir, essentially. Log at the ready for his Goblin Gang. We don't even need to log that Skelly Barrel. This might straight up be GG. He kind of overcommitted there with that minor. Now he doesn't have elixir to defend. Skelly King coming in. He doesn't have enough for anything except bats. But the bats are not going to be enough because the zappy take him out. So he's going to zap. Okay, so he does defend, but I mean his tower is basically spell cycle range at this point. So it ain't looking good, to say the least. And clearly from you know, the laughing emote, you can tell he is not a happy camper right now. So we'll go Mother Witch here. He does end up going in for that minor. Zappy's coming in just to help out a little bit. No zap and cycle, so not much he's going to accomplish there with that push. Inferno Drag in the other lane. Pretty tempted to just go for a you know, push in the opposite lane, but I think we should focus on defense first. Fireball there is pretty nice. Now we just have to deal with the Inferno Drag, and yeah, all that was taken care of pretty easily. And the Laughing returns. We realize his push failed. He's calling the good game. I think he knows it too. It's pretty much over at this point. Yeah, we just got to get one RG hit, and then it's over. And with that Mega Knight, now he doesn't have the elixir to defend it. Zappy's just reset the Inferno Drag. That's going to be it. Not a bad matchup at all. That deck he's using definitely pretty off meta. Goblin Gang buff, you know, does help it a tad, but I think that deck is long gone, and that's why I have pretty much never made a video on the deck. I know some people have asked me to. Maybe it's one I could, like, win a grand challenge with or something, kind of like for fun, especially after the Goblin Gang buff. Maybe I would do that. If you guys would be interested in seeing that, I would be down to do that, but I think, like, overall, it's definitely, Yeah, not that good of a deck. Either way, that is going to be it for the video. Yeah, there were a couple games, like, losses I didn't show. If you're interested, like, what they were to, I lost to Recruits Hogs, which is pretty challenging. Believe it or not, I actually lost to RG Lightning, which is a pretty good matchup, but we had a pretty rough start. I got kind of out-cycled. Cycles faster. And I lost to E-Giant, which is also kind of surprising since you'd think the Zappies and the Tombstone do pretty good against it. But what happened was, is the Golden Knight and the NATO, like, pulled everything together, and he got so much damage from the Golden Knight. So it wasn't actually the E-Giant White one, it was the Golden Knight. But yeah, normally I do show a loss after the first few games, but what happened was I won the last 3 games, so, you know, I actually, that's kind of what happened. But if the last game or the game before was a loss, I would have showed it, but we won 3 in a row, so that's why. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like it if you did, subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already, and thanks again. Until next time, guys.